more prophets that want to engage in that. They're full of prophets. So they were kingdom minded. So they went to go and bring a bill. Thank God they went with a man of God. Then they didn't have access to the Holy Spirit the way we have now. Yes. Then if you want to God, if you want to hear God, if you want God in your life, you have to go to the man of God, the prophet, the priest, to help you to make sacrifice of your sin. Here now, me and you will sin. We just close our eyes, connected through the Spirit of God, and we just ask God to forgive us. But then they didn't have such structure for them. So then, thank God they were wise enough. They went with the man of God, so that if anything go wrong, they can be sure that they were going to, sort it or fix it at the end of it. For us, we always go with the presence of God. We go with the Spirit of God within us. When we encounter those overloads in our life, when we encounter those things, we will begin to do what He will begin to help. We call Him, and He will orchestrate events and circumstances to bring back whatever we need. We have seen it there. So my point is that I say they have begun to, something begin to minister to me that it is time for God to restore many things in our life. He restore many things. And let me tell you, some of these things you don't even know. You are not aware, because when it happened, there's an opportunity that was coming on your way. Maybe the prayer you prayed, cancer was coming. You may not know how enemy manipulated it. You may not know how to slip out from your hand. You don't even know what happened, what transpired. But God who knew, when you get to the point where you needed it and you pray, and the God of completeness, He will have to do what? Bring Him back to your life, because you need to function for Him. You need it to carry out any assignment that He may give you that season for the advancement of His kingdom. Yes. And the first man here was giving me a testimony of what happened to him. Like I told you, we will be a servant that when they speak word, we hear something. That testimony, he may say it to many people, but when he said it to me, I heard another thing. My faith was boosted that what I was believing or what I heard, what God dropped in my heart, is going to happen. There's going to be a massive restoration of so many things that we have lost in time. Yes, God is God of restoration. He knows how to restore the years, the things that we lost, that went out of our life. Because at a certain point, you need them to serve God. You will need them to demonstrate the glory of God in your life. Oh yes. So this morning, like we have seen, that because the man of God was there when they cried, but some of these things, I can assure you, by normal calculation, they are not possible to come back to our life. But because of the power of God, the power of God that can do all things, it is the power of God that we do what? That we organize events and circumstances that He is going to use to bring them back to us. Like I said, sometimes you don't even know what you lost. You just pray that this, oh God, it is a month of completeness, whatever I lost. By the time some things will show up in your life, if God open your eyes, He will say, those things that showing up now was actually you lost it somehow. It could be opportunity, it could be relationship, it could be things that you need that, to become more so that you can do more for the kingdom. So that is why this morning God is calling us that we should have that kind of faith, because this month I believe and I am giving myself to that prayer, because for you to do more for God, you will need to become more. You can't be the same person. You can't have the same thing. You can't operate in a higher level. You can't function at a certain level except God begin to complete you, except God begin to bring back to your life some things you have lost, especially in the days of battle. Yes, He said those times. He said the army, my army that I said. When you hear the word army, what comes to your mind? Battles. When they battle, and some of them, sometimes in a season, in a prolonged season, most times it becomes so severe that they don't have wow. There is certain things that God has prepared for your life that He never wants you to step in. So when you follow God faithfully and come to a point where those things you lost in the days of battle, don't know. As I'm speaking